Okay, so I happened to watch this video, and this woman, her son was shot and killed, and the mother's emotional response to the male who she feels killed her son, it got my eye. I was like, hold on, like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they just basically, I guess, let the guy go. So the mother was saying that they had evidence against this man, but the man had some sort of celebrity status, like if you got family that's celebrity, or you born into celebrity or whatever. And she was like, they had so much evidence. And you know, I know the system, and I was looking at all the comments, and they have people like this get online and try to comment on stuff. I haven't even read any of my comments because the Lord already showed me it was going to be people trying to make comments to try to get people not to believe me. And so I seen them making comments, you know, basically laughing at this woman for her child being deceased, and them just letting this guy go that they claim that they had all this evidence against. And my child father was attacking me, and I'm still out here being targeted with the court system lying about evidence. Like, that's the whole point of me even being targeted, the way that I'm being targeted. And I seen, you know, I seen it, and I was like, they're just so similar to what I'm going through, to what I went through, because when I was in the jail, they had the evidence, but they was trying to murder me before my trial, and everybody in the whole facility was involved. The whole court system was involved. The entire courthouse was involved with, let's try to murder this woman and keep resetting her court date, We know we got the evidence that this man was attacking her child, and she's pregnant, but let's all just try to murder this black woman before her trial and lie about the evidence. And so I done got out this jail pregnant, had been tortured past a labor date, being tortured through contractions, being denied medical care through contractions. And see, when people dig themselves in a hole, they have to keep on digging that hole. So when I got out the jail, and it's like, oh, well, she's pregnant, and we didn't help her, and we actually did stuff to her that we shouldn't have did, lied all on the case and tried to murder me, you know, then it's like, okay, well, we don't want that coming out. Okay, we got to stick people on her. We got a family member that was involved thinking that I was going to end up dead in the cell. People knew they was setting me up to murder me in that jail. Family knew. Friends knew. It was a whole conspiracy in the whole city. It traveled from state to state. It was a United States front. So let's murder this woman before her trial, or let's try to. And it was a lot of people involved. You got 50 states, and it was people involved from different states. Atlanta, Georgia. It was people from California. It was people from Washington, D.C. It was people from Texas. It was people from Florida. You know, so come on. You know, how could people be getting on there and making comments talking about somebody lying and, oh, they ain't telling the evidence? If they really had the evidence, then your lawyer would have. Lawyers are involved. I had like several lawyers that would not represent me, knowing that I was innocent. A white lawyer, a white male lawyer, he found out about my case, and he didn't want to represent me because of the American flag. He knew, okay, this black woman is innocent for shooting a gun. She was protecting herself, and she's pregnant, being denied medical care, while they're trying to murder her before this trial because she's innocent. And he wouldn't represent me because he's white. And he like, no, a black woman shot a gun. I still want her to be punished. I still want her to be killed. Even though I know she's not guilty, I don't want to represent her. And a black woman wouldn't represent me. And she was scared. She was over there hiding all in her house, afraid to represent me because she didn't want to be killed. She didn't want the people that's trying to pull off the little shit they trying to do to me and my baby. It was all the whole courthouse involved with trying to murder someone that's innocent. And she knew I was innocent. So damn, she like, they all trying to kill this lady. I don't want to be her lawyer. You know, and that's what this whole tirade have been about since I've been out of this jail. I ain't been on YouTube hollering, screaming, telling my story from place to place if I was not being set up. You know, it ain't one of them stories where your people come marching behind you and tell the truth. That's for the movies. You know what I'm saying? Black people don't care about each other like that. Black people rape and hit on each other. So they know this white man was doing that to me. And they got black men still trying to abuse me to try to teach me that I got to be abused by someone. No, I don't. And then what makes it so bad is white people try to sit behind the scenes acting like they care about black people. But then they got other black people trying to reinforce the abuse. They got other black people trying to rape on me. No, well, I don't want you sexually. I'm being wronged by the state and the system and my family and everybody that's involved. I don't want you sexually just because people trying to leave me in a fucked up situation and I'm pregnant and I need the assistance. And the government institutions refusing to help me because they know my case and they know that I'm innocent, that the charges were dropped and I didn't get the medical care, and you stole my son illegally. You stole my child. So yeah, the government organizations is like, yeah, let the mother have to be out there with no family friend. They knew my family didn't care too much about me when they seen my family was gonna let me get murdered before my trial and I was innocent. They knew my family didn't care. So they knew if we let her out, nobody don't give a fuck about this lady because she was innocent the whole time. Really might have been really part of the reason why they just gonna kick me up out of that motherfucker. Like, go ahead and get the fuck out of here. We'll chase you around. Rather get you like that. Because it's too easy to kill her right here in this cell. She innocent. And it's too easy to do that. It's too many motherfuckers that I called. And I'm out the jail. So I really do pray that the Lord turn it around for me. I pray that my story is global. I pray that it's national. I pray that when I leave this earth, that people remember my name. Because I did get let out of that jail. And obviously, I was innocent. So for all them people that would have sat there and let me get murdered before a trial, and they still don't want to let me just be able to comfortably tell my story for my peace of mind. Because I was the one getting abused by that man. I was the one afraid to go to sleep at my house and have to protect my child, scared for my little boy life, scared he gonna punch me in my belly with my baby that's still alive. So nah, ain't nobody gonna silence me and then have black people trying to abuse me and reinforce that abuse. No. God gave every creature on this earth the ability to defend themselves. And however I defend myself is however I defend myself. You don't get to put no law on me telling me how I can defend myself. You don't do that. You're not the law of nature. So however I defend myself, God said he lucky I didn't kill him. So I'm capable of killing somebody in self-defense. So you're not going to tell me I can't protect myself and try to murder me and make no example out of me. I'm going to protect myself because my God gave me the ability to do it. So I'm going to tell my story, and I'm pressing charges on Austin John Meta, my child father. And no, ain't no Cynthia O'Vera gonna get me first. She gonna give me my son alive. And the truth gonna come out that his father was attacking him and me. So you ain't got no right having my baby. Get that slavery mentality out your mind. You ain't gonna beat me for my child.